listen. So you clicked on this video. You probably know what's about to happen here. I am on record. I'm gonna say this. I am on record at the beginning of this video. I've been on record of saying that the worldwide celebration should be the best worldwide celebration we've ever had. I'm going to take the units that we've got right now, take them out of the argument, put them over there behind a glass, and say that with the units, they cooked. With the units aside, cooked. Like, no one saying nothing whatsoever at all. The units are great. But going into content wise, this is where we're going to start getting a little heated here, because one, no one predicted that the worldwide celebration right now, content wise, would be absolutely dog shit. No one. I don't care who you are. No, you didn't. Don't even say that, because with sub easy A's, easy A's, super easy A's, they can pick from all three Broly movies, and there's so many units that they can do shit with, and that you can get Dragon Stones, whatever with, because that's going to be more to the topic of Dragon Stones. Okay. I will also say that from this, we are missing Ultimate Clash, and that's because Ultimate Clash was in the countdown. So that's why that's there. Okay. Normally it's in with the part one. And the fact that we're still in part one, but we're in week 2 of part one, and we just got a fucking easy A. Yeah. I'm going to sit here and say this right now. I don't know. And if we have hit it, it's because of top grossing. I don't know if in part one, currently right now, we've hit over 250 free-to-play Dragon Stones. I don't know. If we have, if it's over, it's because of top grossing. For damn sure of the 50 Dragon Stones that we got. Because it's been very bare. It has been very bare. And I'm not counting in the countdown, because the countdown is a separate thing that they always do in every last one of them, whether it be an anniversary or worldwide celebration. They break it down in through where you have your countdown subtotal of Dragon Stones, and then your part 1, your part 2, your part 3, whatever. This was last year's 384 Dragon Stones for that part 1. The year before that, you see 340, 343. And then the year before then, it's already split up with this one. You can see 377, 379. And like I said, like, golly, like the fact that 380, that was last year, 380, 384. And then going back, you see how like the cooler one was a very good celebration. I will say this. Everybody knows that if you've been here for a long time, that was a pretty good celebration, and the Dragonstone count was pretty wild. Part 2 and part 3, in my opinion, right now, for this year's celebration, have to produce roughly around 400 Dragonstones for part 1 and part 2 to even fucking compete right now with the last 3 that we're seeing. Look, you see in part 3, 356. Prior to that, 288. You see the subtotal, 1,100. 1,100. Come on all the way down here. You see where it's at? Almost 300 again. Last year, one of the worst in terms of Dragonstones that they gave us. I don't know if this was coming of it. I don't know. But 1,000, and then JP barely even 6 off from 1,000. Like, didn't even crack 1,000. And that's sum total last year. A fucking decline. 9th year anniversary for this year. I cannot find any more, especially for the global side too, the amount of Dragonstone count. But what I can tell you is that before the anniversary came out on the global side, it was, from what I remember from that video, it was between 1,100 and 1,200 Dragonstones that it was for the 9th anniversary. Like, they have scrubbed it. The actual Reddit post that it had it, gone. Like, they took off the amount. It's not there. Like, I kept trying to look for it again. It's not there. I even showed it in other videos and streams. It's not there anymore. They've took it out, the Dragonstone count, for some fucking reason. I don't know why, but for some reason. Look, this is the 8th anniversary. 1200. 1200. You can see part 3, 254. Part 2, 242. Part 1, 654 Dragonstones. So here we are, back to this year's current worldwide celebration. Now, like I said, they have to on par to do anything to even be close to the others in producing. They have to go 400 and 400 for part 2 and part 3. Part 2 and part 3 have to fucking cook. Fucking cook. If they don't cook, then if we're not, and I'm not even counting top grossing in for, but just for the simple fact that most of the people, especially on global, I've already seen the comments of people unsubscribing, just for the simple fact that they're not gonna like play Dokkan anymore. I've already seen people literally uninstalling and literally saying that they're uninstalling because they got shafted so bad. Dude, 50% of you, and I split the polls on purpose for both banners, and on both banners, 50% of you guys don't have both the fucking units, apparently. That is craziness. And it's literally because of the fucking gauntlet that Global got to go through. Remember when everybody was so optimistic? Everybody was like, oh man, they're going to put this unit on this banner. They're going to put that unit on that banner, like for the sync up. They're not going to do all these like crazy banners. And then they said, no, fuck all that. We're going to give you all the banners. We're going to make them all their own fucking banners that you're still going to have to summon for. Right before a fucking worldwide celebration. And then on top of that, I'm trying to figure out where the fuck did the global community, where the fuck did the Dokkan community go? Because the Dokkan community that I know wouldn't have stood for this shit. The old Dokkan community I know, oh hell no. Like these y'all Ninja Turtles wouldn't have fucking stood for this shit. Y'all would have been on Twitter, y'all would have been on Facebook, y'all would have been everywhere y'all possibly could be, irate on everything that's been going on right now. You would have been so fucking vocal to everything that has been happening. So I'm trying to figure out where, at what point in time did Omatsu pull out that man purse from the side and put your fucking balls in that purse and then move on? Because currently right now we're in week 2 of part 1 with one fucking easy A and nothing else has been said. Especially don't like the fact that the petty system, the Mount Rushmore of fuck up just got added, just got updated, and I ain't seeing nobody crashing the fuck out about this. Nobody at all. What happened? What the fuck happened? Because from the Mount Rushmore of fuck ups that I've seen, from the earliest fuck ups of 300 Dragonstones situation on JP, from the fucking 2B release, from the airplane mode, from Ultra Instinct Goku, the STR shit from Step Up, like, and now the pity system of 2,500 fucking Dragonstones. I just want to say this as calmly as I possibly can before I fucking crash out. 2,500 Dragonstones is a lot of fucking Dragonstones. I said this a long time ago. The fact that people got desensitized from seeing thousands and thousands and thousands of Dragonstones on streams and on videos, and yes, I'm a part of that, so I'm going to sit here and say this as well too. That's why you haven't been seeing that much of me doing thousands and thousands and thousands. I try to break it up because I want it to be more realistic than what most people are actually going to see with thousands, 5,000s, 10,000s of Dragonstone streams over and over and over, making you desensitized at the fact that even 1,000 Dragonstones is a lot. because they exposed their self earlier with the fucking pity system with the yellow coin by saying 1,000 dragon stones will get you one of the units pity. In my opinion, I said at that point in time, and I'll say it now, that was good. 1,000 is good because that's still a lot of dragon stones. What did they do during the worldwide celebration? They introduced the stupidest, newest Mount Rushmore fuck up that I've ever seen of 2,500. That is the most egregious shit that I have seriously seen in a fucking game in a long time. And I'm talking about Activision. I'm talking about fucking EA. I'm talking about all of them. All of them. And I'm telling you that this is the craziest shit that I've ever seen, the most egregious act of money that I've ever seen coming from a unit, coming from a fucking company that you know for a fact that you literally sucked them fucking dry for 2 months. 2 months when you could have put units on fucking banners together to save money for them for a fucking sync up that you actually fucking handled wrong. And you said no. 2,500, a 1,500 Dragonstone markup, a 1,500 Dragonstone markup for a fucking pity system. And you said, yeah, that's good. And ain't nobody said nothing. Nobody at all. Nobody's going through and being like, yo, Amasu, what the fuck is that? Everybody's just rolling over and taking it and acting like it's good? Hell no, dude. Hell the fuck no. That is crazy. When you can't do that when you have a fucking actual AAA game that's going to come out next month in Sparking Zero that most people are going to say, I'm going to spend the $70 or the 100 or whatever it is to get the edition, to get all the fucking figures and shit, the collector's edition shit. I'm going to spend it. I'd rather spend that and play that game than play this fucking game. And I don't blame you, by the way. I really don't, because not only is that game coming out, but you have other fucking AAA games that's coming out. And then on top of next year, you're going to have probably GTA, the biggest fucking game that everybody's been waiting for to drop as well, too. And with other games that's going to be dropping in 2025 that we still don't even know about. This, like, I'm like, the fact that it's just like people just rolled the fuck over and just said, yeah, man, I'm cool with all this. Like, it felt like, I swear to you, if part 2 and part 3 do not cook, I'm at this point in time, I feel like from company wise, from a standpoint of a company wise, from a business wise, it's like they're waving the fucking white flag. Because not only did they give us a sync up, when we've been asking for a sync up for a very, 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 very long time, and they finally decided to do it now, and everybody was, you know, whatever, with at very excited at the beginning of it, and then the way it was handled, shit. Worldwide celebration, another massive celebration that part 1, they just regressed. They regressed from giving us content, how this game's supposed to be. Every fucking year, every fucking major celebration, the content is supposed to ramp up, ramp up, ramp up, ramp up, ramp up. And they just said, no, we cooked on the units. We just gonna sit back for part 1. So, like I said before, part 2, part 3. If part 2 and part 3 just cook like crazy, understandable. If they cook like crazy, understandable. For right now, though, it ain't looking like that. It ain't looking like that right now. Like, I don't care if the units are all the easy A's, super easy A's, sub easy A's that we get, if they're top tier. If it's still barely any fucking content in terms of getting dragon stones and stuff like that to even summon, what the fuck? And I just want people to be like, if you even try to rebuttal the whole pity system shit, you're part of the problem. Like, if you try to, because no way in hell should a 1,500 Dragonstone markup be in a worldwide celebration when you literally bled global dry with coming out with their own banners for every fucking unit that's come out. No way in hell. No way in hell. Like, if somebody said that Activision somehow done something like that, the whole community that plays all Activision games would be striking the shit out of them. Like they'd be turning to Microsoft that bottom and been like, what the fuck? How are you letting that happen? How are you letting this happen? How is everybody like, oh yeah, okay, I'm cool with this? Because as far as I've seen, a lot of people ain't cool about it, but they ain't voicing their opinion to the people. Not at all. So I'm trying to figure out what the hell. Why is everybody just so submissive with it now? Like, like I guess you're just going to sit back and just be like, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to grind up 2,500 dragon cells and save for one pity, dude. 2,500 dragon cells. I don't give a shit how many subscribers you got. I don't give a shit how much money you spend on this damn game. If you gotta swipe the shame your ass to the barber shop and pick up a pity copy in 2,500 dragon souls because you didn't get a unit, I don't care who you are. 2,500 dragon souls that I go in on the banner and I don't get a fucking unit, the main unit in 2,500 dragon souls, nigga, I'm gonna be irate. I am going to be furious. I am not going to be happy about picking up one copy for 2,500. That shit ain't happening at all. And for most of the people in the community, I'm going to be honest with you. 70% of y'all are probably free to play. The 30% that do spend money, there's levels to it. So I would say even in the 20% of the 30 that do spend money, 20% of you guys pick your battles and you buy the Dragonstone sales, yada, yada, yada. You maybe buy some tickets and stuff like that. The 5% of the extra 10% of the people that's left probably go above that. And then you have the other 5% that literally are the ones that you see going crazy amount of dragons, which again is not something that everyone is going to be able to do. Is why I'm saying you get desensitized on it by thinking that 1,000 is not that much, 2,500 is not that much, whatever it is. Like you get desensitized on it. So it's not good whatsoever at all. Whatsoever at all. So the fact that good Lord, man. Y'all, but man, I just gotta be honest with you, man. Y'all better cook for the Worldwide Celebration Part 2 and Part 3. Y'all better give crazy amount of Dragon Stones in, because if not, this is 100% gonna go in to the Worldwide Celebration, the biggest fumble of all the Worldwide Celebration. And I would even put it over the to be released with no fucking leader skills for those units. I would put that over that, because if this is the way you're gonna handle the first sync up, really, the first part of the sync up in a major celebration, and you just reverted back to your old ways of putting out bare minimum content in part 1, when part 1 is 2 weeks long, you're gonna see a whole lot of drop off, man. You're gonna see a whole lot of drop off probably by next year, especially with GTA 6 come out, because niggas is gonna be playing GTA 6, bro. Niggas ain't gonna have no damn time to play no damn Dokkan Battle with GTA 6 out. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna be honest. I ain't never gonna cap to you, bro. If more incredibly good like actual AAA games come out, if Project Multi is good and it's dropping 2025 and it's good, and the community and their community is good, they talk to the community, they do everything like Legends kind of do. Nah, nigga, you cook. Dokkan, you cook. I'm gonna be dead ass. I don't care about the fucking web series, whatever the hell it is, that's coming out next month. I don't care about that. Like, you're gonna be cooked, because if this is a taste on how you really gonna handle things going forward, the 10th year anniversary, bro, at this point in time, I would say if you're free to play, I wouldn't even give a shit about summoning on the part 2 part like even nothing else. Even if they do some kind of thing, whatever, part 3, I would not spend no damn Dragon Stones whatsoever at all. If 2,500 Dragon Stones is going to be the normal pity for Dokkan Fest and Carnival, you might as well just go back to playing Dokkan how you did before the fucking sync up. And be, I'm only going to summon for the anniversary and then the Worldwide Celebration. And after that, everything else is a fuck off. I'm just literally saving Dragon Stones. At that point, you effectively going to kill everything. Literally, this pity system effectively probably just killed all other celebrations. Because if it's 2,500 for all the major celebrations to get you, I won't even hold you. I won't even hold you no more. free to play, 100%. I won't even hold you. Like I would tell you right now to just start saving up. Just start saving up at that point. Dude, like I'm done with this video, bro. I'm done with this video.